This morning, ABC News made a strong decision to suspend Whoopi Goldberg for 2 weeks. ABC News President Kim Godwin said in a clear statement, "Starting now, I am suspending Whoopi Goldberg for 2 weeks because of her wrong and hurtful comments." Even though Whoopi apologized, Kim Godwin stressed that it's important to understand the deeper meaning behind what was said. She added, "I've asked her to use this time to think about her words and truly learn how they can affect others."
This is not good karma, you know. That's what I was thinking at the time. I was two tables away from Trump, and I'm looking. I'm like, man, this is too much, you know.
Words matter, and mine are no exception. I regret my comments, as I said, and I stand corrected.
Whoopi Goldberg has been let go from TheView, and many people believe Elon Musk's recent courtroom win had a lot to do with it. This isn't just some typical celebrity drama. It's the result of a major legal battle that ended with Musk winning $80 million. But what exactly did Whoopi say that pushed Musk to take her to court? Let's take a closer look and find out.
Who is in charge? Because I've been saying it for a while.
Yes, you have.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president. I do.
Well, you've been calling him vice president.
I've called him vice president. Yeah. I called him president because I don't know what JD is doing. Hey, you know who? Stay away from the stairways. Because, people put the leg out to trip you going down the stairs.
Whoopi Goldberg is known for speaking her mind, but this time her words led to serious consequences. It all started when she and her co-hosts accused Elon Musk and Ohio Senator J.D. Vance of trying to silence Donald Trump, claims that Musk didn't take lightly. He saw it not as just dramatic talk show chatter, but as a serious and dangerous accusation. Musk said Whoopi and her team were spreading lies that could ruin his reputation, and in his lawsuit, he argued that they made him look like a threat to democracy, something he strongly denies. With his powerful influence, Musk made it clear he wouldn't let a national talk show smear his name, no matter what it took.
Somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising? Blackmail me with money? Go f yourself.
Offer me money. Offer me power. I don't care.
You know, when you're a certain age, you use words that you know from when you were a kid or you remember saying, and that's what I did today, and I shouldn't have. I should have thought about it a little longer before I said it, but I didn't. And I should have said cheated, and I used another word, and I'm really, really sorry.
At first, Whoopi tried to downplay the backlash, claiming her words were misunderstood and taken out of context. She even gave a bizarre excuse, saying she was actually talking about her cat tripping her at home. But instead of settling things down, her explanation made things worse. Fans criticized her for avoiding responsibility, and Musk's legal team saw it as proof that TheView had no real defense for what was said. The controversy only grew, and the pressure kept building.
I don't think Whoopi Goldberg is very smart. Sorry, we've criticized her in different contexts before, and she just, maybe smart is not the right word. She is not knowledgeable about the things that she argues about.
Just when Whoopi thought she could brush this off as a misunderstood joke, things quickly got out of hand. As the controversy grew, reports came out that federal authorities had gotten involved, and law enforcement had started an investigation to see if Whoopi's comments posed any legal or security threats. The involvement of the police made it clear this wasn't just a defamation issue. Her words had raised serious concerns. Elon Musk's legal team jumped on this, saying it clearly showed that TheView didn't just make careless comments, they may have caused real harm by spreading false information. With pressure coming from all sides, Whoopi's spot on TheView suddenly seemed shaky, and official reports later confirmed she had been removed from the show, though the exact reasons are still being debated.
ABC News announced last night that Goldberg is suspended from TheView for 2 weeks.
I am suspending Whoopi Goldberg for 2 weeks for her wrong and hurtful comments. While Whoopi has apologized, I've asked her to take time to reflect and learn about the impact of her comments.
Insiders say Whoopi felt completely overwhelmed by the non-stop backlash. Imagine having every word you say picked apart by millions of people around the world. It's easy to see why she might have wanted to step away from the constant media chaos. Being in the spotlight always comes with challenges, but the storm that followed her comments about Musk was on a whole different level. Some insiders think the network made a strategic decision to let her go in order to protect its image, since TheView has a reputation to maintain. With Musk's lawsuit looming, cutting ties with Whoopi may have seemed like the best way to calm things down. But is this really just about Whoopi, or is TheView facing a deeper issue? Known for its intense debates and bold opinions, the show has gotten into trouble before for pushing questionable claims. Critics say it often blurs the line between entertainment and journalism, and sometimes crosses it in ways that could mislead or even hurt its audience.
Let's be truthful about it, because the Holocaust isn't about race. It's about man's inhumanity to man.
The tragedy was the injustice, in my opinion.
Which part? Which injustice?
The criminal trial. The fact that he was not found guilty.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
he was found liable later.
Yeah. Yes.
Civilly.
Like Trump is found liable.
Yes, he was.
It's the same thing.
Well, everything goes back to Trump.
I appreciate that people are having a hard time. Me too.
Yeah.
I work for a living. If I had all the money in the world, I would not be here.
The whole situation between Whoopi Goldberg and Elon Musk reignited long-standing criticism of TheView, with many people starting to question whether the show is more focused on creating drama than having honest, fact-based conversations. Social media exploded with frustration, as viewers accused the show of being biased and careless with its commentary. One tweet bluntly stated that Whoopi had lied about Elon Musk multiple times on air and that he was fully justified in suing, adding that the hosts often show low moral character and spread false information. Another angry commenter called for an end to what they described as the damage caused by Whoopi and her co-hosts, saying they are hateful and questioning why they're still on TV. For a lot of people, this controversy didn't feel like a one-time mistake. It felt like part of a larger pattern where the show chose sensationalism over truth. The backlash was intense, with some even calling for the show to be cancelled, arguing that TheView had become a source of misinformation and needed to be taken off the air.
I think it's a little weird that her network suspended her for sharing her view on TheView. I mean, if she's remorseful, why send her away? Isn't it better to keep her and then use this as a teaching moment?
I have a question. Do stupid people get to a point in life where they realize that they're, stupid? Because this is what panic sounds like in legacy media.
This one really mattered. And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you.
Tech billionaire Elon Musk has officially won his $80 million lawsuit, sending a strong message that public figures and media personalities must take responsibility for the things they say, especially when those statements can cause harm. Musk claimed that Whoopi Goldberg had spread false information about him and Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, and the court agreed, ruling that her comments weren't just careless but actually damaging to Musk supporters. This is seen as a win for honest journalism, as Whoopi and her team were known for speaking freely without much consequence, but this case shows that even famous TV stars are not above the law. Musk's legal win might start a new trend where media outlets think more carefully before making bold or reckless claims, because now, no one is untouchable and everyone will have to face the consequences of their words.
There will be no escape.
That is so insane.
This is the final. This is it. This is the last chance.
With Whoopi no longer on TheView and Elon Musk celebrating his courtroom win, this controversy brings some big lessons. The lawsuit wasn't just about one person, it pointed to how much power the media has in shaping what people believe. Fans are split, with some cheering for Whoopi's removal, saying she needed to face the consequences of her words. One commenter even said, "Whoopi Goldberg can be quite unpleasant. She was suspended before for downplaying serious issues and often seemed jealous of Meghan," while another added, "As someone with such a big platform, her words really matter. She often speaks without thinking." No matter which side you're on, one thing is obvious: the tension between media figures and public personalities is far from over. Now we want to hear from you. Do you think removing Whoopi was the right move? And has Musk's legal win set a new standard for media accountability? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with all the latest.